So, you don't think picking Japan into Brit is a smart choice then?
I think it's suicidal.
Oh, really?
It's the worst, one of the worst matchups in the game, I think. Like, Brits just do everything Japan does, just faster.
But does Brit get rice paddies? Haha, you have no answer to that, do you?
Hold on one sec.
Oh, because you didn't hear what I said. Good. Well darn. What the hell happened to these things? But yeah, in the bottom right of the map we do have, playing in the color blue, as my favorite civ, Japan, Flontier, who is playing against his opponent in the top left of the map, playing in the color red, as the British, MacacoAlbino, which is a hilarious name to say. I'm not sure what happened to these spawns. I think this is changed in 2.2a. I'm pretty sure I heard Ricky say something about that. Looks kind of strange to me, but hey.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. So 2 orchards for Japan because there's no starting berries. Scouting a bit with this one. Very nice. Allows him to find the 75 coin.
Yeah, good
Also a
start.
nice experience. Let's see immediately if there's any like settlers or wood treasures. You know, that's the big ones you want to watch out for. And there's one right there. And another one there. Ooh, there's the villager.
Oh, and this is actually a really big treasure. I'd actually say that's probably the best treasure on the map, the Inca. You can get so much done with that guy.
Oh yeah, it has like insane siege for a treasure. And also just like no negative multipliers against explorers or something. Unless they get that when you rescue them.
No, they don't. They have full damage, and they're slightly faster than explorers as well, so they can actually snare and catch up to them. Also, it's a really, really good treasure for Brit to take against Japan because they can deny the hero shrining because they're obviously active all around the map.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can also see the shrine with it and stuff like that. So it's just a really nice treasure to take. I mean, I'd rather have that than a settler because then you can just put pressure on Japan.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of demoralising getting your explorers getting fisted by Inca for Monaco, because then you have to poof back and shrine somewhere else, and that's like these little things could be like so much more important than a bill.
Yeah, it's like Azam's spy strategy, except that you don't need a church and a spy. You just get a treasure and voila, same thing achieved.
Yeah, exactly.
That spy strat is actually super annoying. Like, it's so obnoxious. How do you deal with it?
Yeah, you just got to do a good job of hiding your explorers, or you got to shrine the map with like a group of ashes next to them or something.
I wonder if either player has scouted that treasure. Okay, so at least one of the players has scouted that treasure. I think it's Japan because he was there
Japan.
taking the wood. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Brit was anywhere near that. Oh, it's Tassili, so maybe that's why he went Japan versus Brits.
Is this the map that allows that to be a good matchup, or?
Well, because the hunts are so far out and basically just shit that this Brits aren't really a good civ on this map.
I feel like Flontier should probably just chop 14 wood to allow him to get another shrine down with that wood treasure he found.
I'm not entirely sure about that because that would just delay his age up even more. I mean,
The resistance is pretty far on this map. I think it's fine.
it's not actually, because you could get like a blockhouse, not a blockhouse, like a barracks right here with like a tower. And then it's not actually that big of a map, it just seems that way.
Actually, now that you mention it, this is only 2 screens apart, huh? Why does it feel this big?
I'm honestly not sure, actually. It does seem a little big.
Yeah, like, when I watch this, it feels like not Siberia big, of course, but it does feel like pretty big. But then when you like compare it and you notice it's like 2 screens between the 2 TCs, it's indeed like very small.
Yeah. So I think maybe Japan's got like an aggressive build in mind, although he has started the consulate, so it might just be a standard play. It's a little treasure contention, but Japan's obviously got it.
And he does got the free settler there, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. Brit's getting, I think he's got an FB here, or I'm not sure what this is. It could just be line of sight, but...
Japan is actually aging up relatively quickly here.
Yeah. What was the wood start? Did you see?
No, I did not. Like, even with only one villager on the Wanderer, he isn't that far behind British.
Maybe Brits seem a bit slow then. Maybe
Yeah, he's at 20 population actually. I feel like that's quite a bit. He has 50 manor population, so that's 4 manor vills, so he aged with 16 vills. I don't know if that's standard or not, but it feels about right.
16 is standard, but this seems really late.
Yeah, I don't know.
For some reason. Yeah, it's 500 food.
And yeah, we do see a barracks going down here.
Yeah. Good. The 3 villagers right there, so he might be able to pick that off quite easily if he starts long.
That's in range for his chopping villager, right?
I don't think it is. I'm not sure. Otherwise he would have pulled that back, surely, if he's seen it. Actually, he might do now, because your line of sight increase goes when you age up.
Yeah, I see no, like, black fog of war anywhere on these edges, so that should be in range. Or maybe the barracks just is in line of the villager. Or the villager is in line of sight for the barracks, but the villager... Basically, the barracks can see the villager, but the villager can't see the barracks, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I see. But what's
English.
the line of sight of these units? It doesn't say.
I mean, like, the moment anything comes out of there, though, the villager will easily spot it. And he's starting pikes, the Brit player.
Oh, he's sending them to the back of the barracks, so maybe he hasn't seen... Surely if he's seen that, actually looked...
Oh, I'm pretty sure he saw it, because Japan sends 5 Yumi first card in Colonial.
Yeah. Then why is his bill still there? He should have pulled that back.
Well, if he didn't see it before, he sees it now.
He sees it now, yes. He still hasn't pulled it back. What?
There's 5 longbow in queue now?
Yeah. I like how he's herding these hunts really early so Japan can't shrine them as well. 5 longbow gonna kill the bill if he doesn't cancel the animation. Yeah, good job. 5 Yumi coming out, but I think 5 longbow beat 5 Yumi. Oh no, he's got his hero in the mix, so maybe not. He needs to pull these fields back.
What makes you think the longbow... Oh yeah, the longbow fire quicker, right.
Yeah, they have 2 times rate of fire.
Yeah, they win for sure then. As long as you don't cancel the animation.
I wonder if Macaco realises that's 5 Yumi shit. So
That's 5 Yumi shipped twice, by the way.
Twice?
Yes. And Brit has shipped 700 wood, 600 wood.
Yeah, if he gets a batch of 10 longbow, he can be in a really good spot here.
He has 6 in queue, and I think he has enough resources to fill that out to 10.
No.
But he forgot to, it seems.
He just didn't rally them, so they just stood there.
Oh yeah, Japan is actually in a decent bit of trouble here, like his shrines are getting destroyed. He's kind of struggling to reshrine because, as you said, Brit player is hurting quite well.
Yeah.
And because he shipped 2 times 5 Yumi, his eco is pretty bad.
Yeah,
I mean, at least he has marked a mark, but he only has tier 2 food. No civil servants, no what is it called? Water wheel, no blanket filters.
Interestingly, he went for the rickshaw and he allied to Jack quite early, so his shrines are really expensive. So if Brit can siege a lot of these shrines, then he's going to be in a whole world of trouble. Because he's got to replace them at, what is it, 93 wood or something? He's going clubs as well. He's got a nice Yumi master, and Macaco keeps losing 3 longbow before he even starts firing. Yeah, he's going to lose another... Oh, he cancelled the animation. That's a shame.
Yeah. He did ship 4 vills next though, Japan, so... He is trying to catch up a bit in eco here. Currently they are equal, except that Brit has better upgrades. Although he is getting the water wheel now, so they are equal again. Well, no, because the Japan upgrades aren't as good, of course, because they are nations if they need the civil servants to be equal.
Yes. And I'm guessing Brit just has a shit ton more vills.
Well, eco population recalculated, Japan is equal.
Yeah, I think that's kind of miscalculated though, because these shrines aren't actually that that good of builds because they're unupgraded. Like, you can't upgrade shrines, so they're just not as good as...
Well, as long as they are on wood or coin, I think it's right.
Okay.
And they are on wood currently, which is probably the most efficient resource to have them on. They got it at 0.48 per second.
Yeah.
Some Hussar being added in now though, and this does mean there is a stable, yeah, because I didn't see it being shipped. But yeah, as you said, there is actually a 9 villager difference.
Yeah. Although Brit's mass is really small for this time. Like, is he going heavy on manners, or I'm not sure.
He is at 90 manor population, but he started adding in Muskhus now.
I don't like the Musketeer edition. They're just not very good versus this at all. He needs to scout his composition. He hasn't scouted at all. I think Flontier's in a really good spot now. Has he gone double 4-vil after 5?
He went 5 Yumi, 4-vil, 4-vil, yes.
Alright, that's really good then.
The second 4-vil just arrived, as you asked.
Alright, Japan's in quite a decent spot then, I think.
He did get blanket filters as well now, but he's still missing civil servants. But it is being researched right now, so once he gets that, he's in a pretty decent position.
Well, usually the issue in this matchup is that Brits just outmass and get like a really good timing at about this time. But his mass, Japan's mass is really good. He's even adding in Ashigarus in anticipation for these Hussars.
Yeah, and I was going to say he needs to do that though, because these Hussars pose a serious threat. Like, people constantly say, ooh, Yumi counter cavalry, but I can assure you they really don't. They just do better than skirmishers against them. I mean, it's the same way that longbow do well against Cav. If you get your Yumi in a good position, they absolutely can beat Cav. But if they get surrounded by a Hussar, they are dead.
Yeah.
Especially in H2 when they don't have all their upgrades yet.
Yeah. I'm glad Macaco's not going in with these 8 husks. They wouldn't achieve anything at all.
He would just throw away his Hussar and need to remass them from scratch.
Yeah, he needs to get a really good mass, get a really good Cav switch versus this composition.
He's doing a good job at running around the map with his spike, sieging down these shrines though.
Yeah, he is. But if Japan like reshrines like down here and reshrines up here as well, like I think he's going to be in a really good spot. I don't like where his army's going. I think he just needs to send like 5 ashes here and then on to raid these builds.
Yeah, there's no reason to send your entire army to stop pikemen.
Well, he's not actually stopping them. I think he's just posturing to push, but I really dislike this.
I mean, I think he wins a base race, but that's not something you want to risk in a game like Age of Empires.
I mean, I think he's ahead. Even the score doesn't say so, but his composition is just so much better. And considering Brit hasn't done any major damage, I think Japan's in a good spot.
Yeah, definitely. Although this Hussar mass is getting a bit scary.
It's not that bad. Look at the Yumi mass, though, and the clubs.
Yeah, him adding in clubs early actually made a pretty big difference. Oh, and the Daimyo does arrive now, so this is a big power spike for Japan. This is basically an attack card on his entire army.
Yeah, this is huge, actually. Those Ashigawas are actually really good, so those Huffs aren't really a threat. Same with the Yumis.
Oh, he does scout the Daimyo with his Explorer, though. Oh,
Yeah,
these Ashian clubs are in a pretty good position here, actually.
He's in an odd spot. Like, he's going to get surrounded here if he gets reinforcements. Like, there's 3 Hussars coming, and this is such a strange position, but his units are just so much stronger and he's got the better composition. He hasn't got many longbows at all to deal with any of this.
Yeah, and these Hussars are just taking free shots because they can't really push into this Ashigaru mass. And let's not forget, this Daimyo is not only an upgrade card, but this is a 650 hit point Hussar as well.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, the strength of Yumi are just going to carry him in this game, I think.
And not only that, but this actually allows him to add in Nagi as well if he wants to, but currently he's not doing that just yet.
He doesn't need to add Nagi. He can just add like more ashes and raid everywhere.
Oh, another thing that's pretty important here is that both players are floating 1,000 foot.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is what I was saying. This is going to be a really big problem.
Yeah, raiding ashes are the bane of many a player.
Like, the way to catch Ashi with Brits is Cav and Musketeers yourself. Well, probably just a big massive Cav, like 5 to 8 Cav can catch this.
6 longbow being shipped here by Brit. And these barracks going down means he needs to chop another 200 wood just to get military production buildings online again. And he's losing villagers here to these Ashi raids. At least he has great coat though.
Yeah, but whenever Japan gets ahead in score and map control, then it's just over.
Yeah, like, it becomes so difficult to stop just batches of 5 ashes running all over the map killing your fills. Especially once you finish your starting hunts and you are more exposed. Like, how do you deal with it then?
Yeah, and they were Japan consulate, so they got one more attack as well.
Oh, the daimyo might be getting caught here though.
It doesn't really matter if he loses that, like...
You know, at this point, not anymore, no, he's just so far ahead. Oh, yeah, that's dead.
There's no, yeah. But Ashley Yumi are just so good at this point. He needs, like, double racks longbow and some hussars to tank.
I mean, and look at this is still going on. Those are the same ashes.
And those are the same bunch of vills, like...
that were idle there for the past 2 minutes or whatever, fighting ashes.
Yeah, he lost so many villagers there. And he's...
Oh, this might be a timing for Brit though. Japan had to ship the 2 orchards.
Nah, he still hasn't got units. I mean, he can call sentries and stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem though. Like, they have equal military, but they are in Japan's base, so Japan just has faster reinforcement. And yeah, he even calls the sentries proactively here to try and catch these hussars.
That's a really good time to call sentries, actually. And yeah, he just doesn't have enough infantry in the back, enough longbow.
And also, a decent portion of the Brit army was pikemen, so even though the population was equal, those pikes are basically not worth anything. They might as well not exist.
Same with musketeers. Why is he training musketeers? They're just so bad.
I think he's just anticipating Nagis from the Japan players, so he doesn't want to have no anti-cav.
Well, even if Japan has Nagi, Hussar and Longbow can deal with that just fine.
And there are going to be Nagis because a stable is being added in.
Yeah, but...
Unless that's like for an age up and he wants to build Yabusama, but I highly doubt that. That's going to be for Nagis. Speaking of an age up, Japan has like 2,000 food.
Has he got anywhere near the coin?
No, he does not.
There's another Ashy raid going on over here. Yeah, it's GG.
Yeah, Ashes has been raiding this entire game.
Yeah, he hasn't caught them with any... I'm guessing that's the 6 must ship.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the exact same Nagis that have been raiding ever since, let's see, minute...
Just check
13.
the build line.
Yeah, they killed, let's see, 48... They killed almost 10 villagers.
And that was a group of 5 Ashes, or 6 Ashes.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, this map is just terrible for Brit. And he's just pushing his resources, but his mass just seemed really small, and his mana pot was small as well. I'm not sure what that was about. I guess there's a lot of walking time to the hunts and stuff, but I'm not sure why. What was his resource line?
That I forgot to look at.
Oh, it seems fine to me. He did sort of flatline towards the end because he was running out of hunts, but during the rest of the game it seemed fine. But his military count was just like on par with Japan's all game, which shouldn't be the case. He should have a lot more, considering his eco's a lot faster. And Japan went to Japan consulate rather than ports, so his shrines are even more expensive.
Yeah, for sure. Apparently you're still too quiet. This is weird. According to OBS, you're about as loud as me.
Who's saying that? Jim?
No, just some people in the chat now. I guess I can turn you up.
Wait, in the chat?
Yeah.
I could just be talking quietly.
Yeah, I'll just turn you a couple % more up.
They can't hear me.
Yeah, I don't know, like, you're very fine on my end, so...
I'll ask the chat. I'm fine, but apparently you're slightly too loud.
That is really strange. I mean, I guess I can turn myself down even more. Like, I'm down to 60%. No, wait, 40% now. Okay, we'll try, I suppose.
think because sometimes your mic just suddenly goes really loud for some reason. That it might be that. Not entirely sure though.
Yeah, I don't know.
So.
What? They vetoed Baya? How dare they?
They vetoed Shit Desert, which was probably a good choice. But I'm not sure why they didn't veto Tassili. I guess Flontier wanted that map, okay, just to force like the Brit Japan, because I think Japan can be okay in that matchup on that map. Because the hunts are just bad.
The hunts are just bad. That's just all. The hunts are just bad.
Yeah, there's no other way of putting it. They're just bad. I'm just going to give Macaco some words of encouragement here. Just saying that I have faith in him.
This is so strange. According to my OBS, I'm talking at like half your sound currently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. This is really strange.
Turn down Chrissy a bit, 10 to 20%. Yeah, sound okay, but you, Chrissy, are a little loud. What the fuck? I think it's just your microphone though, because sometimes there's like spikes where you just get really loud for no reason.
I'm not sure where that suddenly came from, because I had that problem with my previous microphone, and this new one kind of fixed that, and now it's back all of a sudden. That would be really strange. I have no clue what's causing that. What the fuck? Unless like... It's not something I can easily check now, but like I'm still using my headset that has a microphone attached to it, so maybe that one like randomly decided to pick up my voice again.
Oh, we got the game.
Oh wait, no, never mind, that one is completely muted even on the headset, so... Oh, Russia Brit.
I like this counter civ by Macaco.
Russia is just really
It's
good.
so easy as Russia, just to play them. The matchups, like, fairly even, probably slightly Russia favoured, but it's quite much easier to play as the Russian side.
Oh, I forgot to update the score. Whoops.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's 1-0 for Flontier, right?
Yes, that's correct.
But yes, in the bottom right of the map, we do have, playing in the color blue as the British, Flontier, against his opponent in the top left of the map, playing in the color red as Russia, MacacoAlbino.
This might be a rehost.
Hunts. What? Wait, what's the problem? The hunts or the mines?
Hunts, Red's hunts.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1.
He's second
One.
and third just so far. Yeah. Let's ask for a re.
Oh yeah, and like this one's really close as well.
Yeah.
I think there's even a missing... No, there's no actual missing ones, but they are just like absurdly far away.
Yeah. I mean, they're just too far, and that's just a lot of walking time, and then that's just huge in like a tournament setting.
Yeah, like If it's like a single hunt that's slightly further than the counterpart, then sure we can play. But if like literally both his second and third hunt are miles away,
exactly,
it's a bit more sketchy.
Yeah.
I think both players were also missing a mine actually.
Oh, you chose my color.
No,
Okay.
I was player 4, so I got purple.
I just hate being yellow.
I just want to be pink. I like pink. Hunts seem fine now, right?
I'm not loaded in yet.
Of course you were not.
It's because the recorded game thing.
Like
Some reason.
the fourth hunt is a bit further away from blue, but like by the time he needs to use that thing's going to wander off anyway, so...
Yeah, this is fine.
So yeah, in the bottom right of the map we do have, playing in the color blue, as the British, Flontier. While at the top left of the map we have his opponent, playing in the color red, as Mother Russia, MacacoAlbino. And this is a...
Food start.
Food start? Same.
Food start, yeah.
Oh yeah, right. British just starts with 2 wood crates.
Yeah.
And Russia with only 1, because there's not enough trees in Siberia.
I think this is probably the best start Russia could hope for. Because wood starts obviously benefits Brit, coin start also benefits Brit because they can mark it and Russia can't, and food start means Russia can age faster. So that's exactly what they want.
It's like the one they can actually use.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, actually, they can use a wood start if they get like a small coin treasure, I think.
Yes, maybe. But I still think that's too low. Slow, not low.
Yeah, probably. Russia working on a Iroquois tomahawk here.
Yeah, I think this is good. Means you can get more scouting done. Scout the main treasures out better, faster.
Oh, but Brit is going to find these 2 sheep though. Guarded by only 2 black bears.
They bring luck.
More likely he's probably wanna go for something like this.
Maybe a Cherokee rifleman.
Oh, I didn't even spot this cheeky bastard. Yeah, that's a pretty good one as well. Like, you just snipe the rifleman and then engage the pistolero in hand attack.
Yeah, and it's good for like sieging down the blockhouse or even denying it if he sends 1-vil. I've seen a lot of Russian players send 1-vil, and I really disagree with that.
Especially if they make the blockhouse like right here or something, and you just get Minutemen. It's like,
yeah, I think I won one of my round of 64 games by just Minutemenning the blockhouse because he sent 1-vil.
yeah.
And he didn't get his blockhouse up to like the 8th minute or something. Because he kept sending a bill out to go try and rebuild the same one in the middle. Because it was almost built when I went to kill it, but he just kept sending a bill out and it just didn't work.
And it kept dying, or what?
No, he just had to put it back.
Oh, okay. You know, he did pay attention.
Yeah. Brit going for 80 food. Russia's heading there, I think. The Tomahawk at least. And yeah, he's not going to steal it at all. He might.
Very standard Russia shipment here, distributivism.
Yeah.
I hope I pronounced that right.
Yeah, it's quite hard to pronounce. I don't even know how you pronounce it anymore.
Distributivism? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Working on 90 coin here for Russia.
That's really good. It allows him to get his hunting dogs or queue his first musketeer batch, depending on how aggressive he wants to be.
Governor is coin plus tower, right?
The governor, yeah. That's good. So, I like that in this matchup.
Yeah, both players aging with the very standard politicians here. Nothing too crazy going on. 400 wood for Russia and the tower and 200 coin for Brit.
The tower is actually really good in this matchup, especially because one TC shot and a tower shot can kill one Russian musket in one. So you can just do that and start cavalry, and then just have a really good defense.
Oh, it's like a wannabe colonial militia without needing to waste a card.
Yeah, exactly.
Can it also one-shot strelets, or only the musketeers?
I think it's strelets as well.
Because that would be really good then. And yeah, we do have a forward blockhouse going up right here.
Sending 3 bills, which is good. I'll probably send 2 bills now, but 3's still good. I noticed
this position is actually quite interesting because it's very difficult for Brit to push into this blockhouse. These trees are just super awkward.
Especially if he puts like a second one right here.
Oh yeah, like how do you like? You basically have to go like all the way over here to then push you into it that way. But then you're just really exposed from your own backline.
You could also do some sort of base trade and go around this way.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd like to see that a lot more in this matchup, actually, because I see a lot of people just suiciding at 2 blockhouses, and that's exactly what exactly Russia wants to push. We see a Vrax coming down, and we see Russia scouting that immediately, so he might be starting Strelets instead of Cossacks, or might just doing Strelet and 5 Cossacks instead.
He is building a batch of musketeers currently, so...
Oh, that's a shame. Like, if he had 10 Strelets in his base in like 5 seconds, this could be really huge with the 5 Cossacks. Because then he's got nothing to deal with these Strelets. But
this barracks actually taking almost 500 damage just from the Explorer sieging it.
Yeah, and the Explorer didn't even get snared as well, so he gets that away. And he can come back in for more scouting information later on. Brit's going 700 wood. I hope he mixes the stable out before Strelets come out. Because Macaco should be mixing Strelets relatively early versus the Vrax start.
There is a stable.
Yeah, good.
5 Cossacks first card for Russia in Colonial.
It's a little bit late, actually. Should have been like 10-15 seconds earlier. So he might be able to deny the stable. I think Brits have got he got 5 muskets. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and currently there's no military units in queue for Macaco, actually.
Yeah, he can't afford them, probably. He's getting market ups in vills.
He's probably going to go for more of a contain plus starve plan rather than the I want to kill your shit plan. Oh, even going for TPs.
Yeah. I like this.
His second H2 card should be arriving soon here.
I'm praying it's 700 wood.
If he goes for TPs, it pretty much has to be right.
Yeah. Or he just gets housed. 5 more muskets. I hope he noticed them because they're rallied right now. Yeah, good. Brits are on the same musket count, and he's probably got a much better eco. These manners are going to provide a lot of XP for his timing push relatively soon.
6 longbow being shipped by Brit. Yeah, at the moment Brit has 3 extra villager population.
3? Is that all?
Yes. He also has steel traps, whereas Russia only has hunting dogs.
And he ships 6 longbow. Why?
Now he's 6 vills ahead, though. I don't know what happened. I guess he finished a bunch of manors.
Yeah, he popped 2 manors and stuff. But 6 longbow. Why does he ship 6 longbow? This is such a big mistake.
The reason he suddenly was 6 ahead is because Russia just finished a batch of 3 vills.
Oh, I see.
Second blockhouse going down here.
I like how he's sending his hero to... Oh, he's not anymore. I thought he was going to go scout. But that's a shame. He got 2 blockhouses up. His setup is done. He doesn't have to worry. I like this one Cossack at least scouting his army composition. He saw some longbows.
And yeah, it was 700 wood that was shipped by Macaco here. And he did take, or is taking a second TP rather.
Second TP, this could go well. Because I've noticed, I've been doing it a lot actually, where you take a second TP and just spam crates. Like after 700 wood, you go 700 coins, 700 food, and then ship 13 strelets after that.
He shipped 600 wood actually as his next card.
600. Oh, maybe he's going for the entire TP route.
Yeah, or he maybe wants to go get some Strelts out because he still is in a pure Musketeer composition.
Yeah, he's good. Oh, he's building.
He's also adding in a stable. I really like this. Like, adding in Cossacks is really important. Oh, and yeah, he does have Stagecoach.
Yeah, so that's probably why he's shipping 600 wood, because otherwise he would be housed. He does pick off the Explorer, and I don't think the Explorer scouted much of his army composition just yet.
Or the Stagecoach. Also, this now answers a very important question. On 2.2a Mendocino, you do need to upgrade the route separately, because the right road does not have
it does upgrade both. You just need to build a TP on that side.
Okay.
I think that's the case, because whenever I've a Stagecoach, it's done both sides, if I've got TPs both sides.
Well, I mean, we'll quickly find out the moment this third TP finishes. If it immediately becomes Stagecoach, then we know for sure, because there's no way he could get that otherwise.
Yeah. Despite the score difference, I think Blue's in a really tough spot here. Like, look at where his next hunts are. Like, here and here. He hasn't bothered to herd that at all. And the 6 longbow have done jack shit since they popped out.
He is getting a little bit of raiding going in here, though, but
yeah,
this shouldn't achieve much. Well, these villagers are in a bit of a tough spot, I suppose. His greatcoat is about to finish, though.
He's adding a lot more Cossacks, which is nice to catch this.
Yeah, Cossacks are just so good in this matchup. And yeah, he didn't lose a single villager there. And he's only behind 7 villagers, but hey, guess what? He's not behind villagers because he has Stagecoach TPs.
Oh, he's pulled off his hero before he finished the TP as well.
He needs to finish that. I want to know if it gets Stagecoached. Boyar's arriving as well now.
Boyar's... it's affecting the Cossacks, I guess, and he's got 10 Strelets, so that's good. I think he's noticed the TP now, because the Explorer's heading back.
Oh, this Hussars might get caught here.
No, he's going to get caught here, the Russia player, because Brits he should try and snare him. Yeah, he needs to get back right now, the Russia guy.
And the Explorer still hasn't finished the TP.
He needs to get to the blockhouses really quickly. He's going to lose his Cossacks.
That's not good.
Oh, that's just so bad.
Oh, he is finishing the TP now.
And it doesn't Stagecoach. What the fuck? Is this 2.2a?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah, it's Stagecoach now.
Brits has had this timing. I don't know where he pulled all these hussars from, but it's such good timing. What did he ship after 6 longbows?
600 wood, 5 vills.
Okay.
And he is quite far ahead in vills now. So.
Yeah. And he has transitioned to this hunt, which is good. Blockhouses should be on the cab. He should be poking with the muskets. 13 Strelets should be on the way as well. This blockhouse cannot fall. Otherwise, he's just going to be so much easier to break. I think this third TP is kind of too greedy.
Yeah, there's the 13 Strelets.
Yeah.
And there is a batch of 10 in queue as well that could be popping out anytime here.
These muskets are going in melee. Some of the Strelets as well. Nice. Blockhouses on the cab. Russia's held this for sure. He's even got 3 TPs behind this. 4 Cossacks coming.
And the 10 Strelts should be popping out anytime here. Like, I don't know why these are taking so long to train, but the Strelts take longer to train than other units or something?
They take longer than muskets, yeah, because there's 10 of them.
Ah, okay. Yeah, and there's a batch of 10 musketeers, or 10 Strelts rather, and now this is an easy hold for Russia for sure.
Yeah, and if Russia identifies this is where he's getting... Oh, he's being raided by here, by the way. I didn't see this.
Yeah, he didn't lose too much. I paid attention to it. He didn't lose... Oh, actually, no, he did lose a couple of villagers there, never mind.
He lost 2, yeah.
He lost 6 vills in total, but I think that wasn't all from that.
Yeah. He's walling up this bit, securing
this is really good, yeah.
And that mine. He's just taking control of this map. He just needs to get on the left side, because that's obviously where he's going to be gathering. His next hunt is here, on this side, and he's got full vision of that completely.
Yeah, because of the TP line?
The TP line, and his units are just there all the time.
He shipped 4 Cossacks after the 13 Strelts, by the way. But yeah, I really like this wall. This is just very nice. It completely protects... Well, it doesn't completely protect one of his flanks. He can still technically go through here.
Yeah.
And yeah, he is moving some units into position to start applying pressure over here.
Yeah, I hope he does it soon, before Brits remass this. He's got Musketeer attack at the moment, the Brit guy.
Yeah, and there's cavalry damage for Brit.
cavalry attack instead of HP. That's an interesting choice.
Well, he currently has more Hussar than he has Musketeers, I think, so...
I would have gone Cav HP. Their sole purpose is to tank versus Russia's army, whilst the Musketeers do high damage in the back, but...
He does not have cavalry HP in his deck.
Of course he doesn't. And...
Yeah, this is just an easy fight for Russia to win. He has more stuff.
His Cossacks alone could do okay with the Strelets in the back. He doesn't even need these Musketeers, to be honest.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far, but...
They're bored Cossacks, man.
Yeah, it's true. He actually does have the H1 card as well, but he hasn't shipped it yet.
Yeah, what's his deck like? Has he got 700 food? He's got 600 food as well, and 600 coin. I hope he ships one of the crates next, just to get the mass out. Because in general, that's just more worth it.
I mean, I wouldn't even mind the cavalry HP thing here. But that's just because I love double-carded Cossacks.
Yeah, they're so good. Brits is out of hunts here.
And yeah, he ships 700 coin, the Russia player. Oh, but...
Yeah.
As usual! He's also taking this 4th TP, so he is massively ahead in eco.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, let's see, 4 vills each, so 47. He's 10 villagers ahead, or 10 eco population ahead, rather.
Well, it's probably even more, because he's off food this entire time and gathering wood with a large portion of his vills.
Also, Russia just has better market upgrades. He has placer mines, which Brits does not.
Brits isn't actually gathering coin at the moment. I think he's just going full longbow at this point.
Yeah, he's making a couple of longbow. I mean, to be fair, like it's kind of the only thing he can really make. Like, he only has 103 coin left in his mine. And his older mine is a bit exposed. And yeah, their villagers are trying to, again, sneak by to get on food, but...
This entire match should be right here and right here. He's pushing the base, which is not what he wants to do at this point. He's just going to let Brits gather freely and make these better units. I mean, he's ahead in score, which probably means that Brits need to resign, but he's pushing in the totally wrong spot.
I mean, does he really have better units though? These are Boyard, remember?
True. I guess the Cossack... Oh, he scouted this hero really like... He's on top of his scouting for a large portion of this game. He sees exactly his unit composition. So I'm hoping he's adding a bit more muskets and Cossacks here. He doesn't really need that many more Strelets.
700 food coming out for the Brit player here. And yeah, like you said, he is actually making batches of Cossacks non-stop here for a while. So that's really good.
It's his best unit, so why not?
Oh yeah, for sure. Cossacks are just insane. And he does seem to maybe be wanting to transition to Strelts because he has a bit of wood. And I think his TPs are on wood currently, so... Yeah, there we go, Strelts in queue.
Oh, he's going to scout this as well.
Oh, that's a lot of dead villagers if he notices in time.
Oh, please.
See it, see it, see it, see it! And yeah...
Bring the rest of your army. Yeah, he's bringing it.
I mean, the Cossacks alone here... Well, there's still a couple of Musketeers, so maybe not.
He's double-carded Cossacks now. Strelets in a good position on the muskets. Cossacks are dealing with the Hussars really efficiently. Musketeers are coming in to do some extra DPS on the Hussars.
This is just an insane fight for Russia, like...
Oh, why did he put all his muskets on melee, man? That's so sad to see. Someone
please
dropping?
No, please no.
He puts all his muskets in melee as well.
I mean, like, a lot of the Strelts are actually dying, so he might struggle clearing this Musketeer mass out if all these Strelts die, but... Oh, wait. What's the hotkey for pause? I don't know.
I paused it.
Okay. Brazil internet, kappa.
Yeah, Brazil internet. They're just all born with red ping. But I think this game's over anyway, right? I mean,
like, Russia is not only ahead in, like, eco population if you count the DPs. Russia has had an eco population, just straight up eco population.
He's got the entire map, 40 piece, head and score, more units.
And, you know, a bunch of safe hunts, which the Brit player cannot relate to.
Yeah, exactly. Brits are just not gathering, so he's got no reinforcements. So yeah, this is kind of over.
Also, you know, Russia has been gathering on this 5k mine in the middle for quite a while now.
Are you ready? Yes. Yes.
This 5k mine is just so huge. Oh, oops. I think Brit might be able to hold like this particular push just because there might not be enough Strauss to deal with these musketeers. But like this Cossack mass is just insane, and if
how did he deal with that?
yeah,
He's got a nice longbow mass, Flontier, and a decent musketeer mass. He's actually got a good unit composition to deal with this musket Cossack heavy combo. He hasn't got many Strelets at the moment.
yeah, he's still adding in more musketeers actually. The thing is though, these musketeers are only single carded at the moment. They don't have HP yet.
Does he have it in his deck?
Yeah, that one he does have. It's just the cavalry HP he's missing.
Okay.
He has 5 Vil, 700 wood, both wood, 700 coin, 6 longbow, both musketeer cards, 6 musks, and cavalry damage as his H2 cards.
Oh, these longbow are getting caught, man.
Oh, catching the reinforcements out.
That's really smart play.
Oh yeah,
He probably suspects, yeah, this is
he
GG.
does resign. This is how I beat Ottomans as well. I just put like a couple of Ashes in their reinforcement line and pick up their ABS guns.
Abus. I guess. Yeah, that can be good.
And yeah, Russia is actually like staying
gathering
even with
more.
Brit and Eco until the late game where he's just like catching up far ahead.
Yeah, I think that 6 longbow was a massive mistake. It did jack shit for half the time there. Like,
Yeah,
half the game.
I think he was expecting like more pressure, but then Russia just fell back and took the TP line.
Well, why even pressure Brit? You can just camp.
Yeah, like
That's what it does.
he saw that his hunts were far away because he hadn't been hurting.
Yeah.
So just contain and wait until Brit just slowly starves to death.
Yeah, and at this point, Cossacks just beat everything. Like, they're double carded, and there's such a huge mass. Like, with like 10 Strelets in the back, they could just take down this entire Musk longbow combo, probably. He just didn't go in, so we didn't get to see that. Villager count, oh, we lost quite a few. The Russian guy, he lost 6 fills quite early, but then again, Brits didn't have that many fills either.
Yeah, I think what happened is that one earlier raid we had, where he didn't kill any villagers, he did get a couple of them low. So he probably just like ran a couple of hussars through the section that eventually was walled, and then sniped those low HP villagers.
Yeah.
So now Macaco has to pick first, I think.
Whoever lost the first game picks first. So yes, Macaco. Yeah, he picks France.
Yes, there is a Civ reset.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can just press 1, right? I'm so not used to these taunts. I think this is like the only game series that has something like that, RTS-wise.
I think Age of Mythology has it as well.
Isn't that the same developers though?
Yes. Are they? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and we're gonna have a very boring, I mean standard European mirror. I mean, to be fair, like of all the European standard matchups, this is probably one of the more entertaining ones.
Yeah, I agree. Like the way this can be played, like I think it's up to France to dictate the pace of the game. Usually, depends if Brits goes forward, because they might end up going both forward. I've seen that happen quite a few times.
Yeah, and don't forget, this is actually a water map, so...
Oh, I doubt we'll see water.
Oh yeah, it's doubtful, but there is the possibility.
Yeah, but even if he does go water, I just don't think it's very good, because there's not many whales or fish on this map. I just don't think it's a good map to see.
But in the top right of the map, we do have, playing in the color blue, as the British Flontier, against his opponent in the bottom left of the map, playing in the color red, as France, MacacoAlbino. And it's currently tied 1-1, which means that this is the final game in the series, no matter what. Whoever wins this proceeds to the next round.
He seems to be missing a hunt. Red.
God damn it! Are you sure? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Wait.
Just like Sam, it's if he's missing a hunt, but it's not that big of a deal. It's up to him. I feel like he should have one, like a fourth one right here.
I think that's this one. That's just really far off.
No, because that looks like a middle map one.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
I don't know if this map spawns with a middle hunt. It might.
I don't think that's his, to be honest. I mean,
Well, I mean, the way it spawned, it certainly isn't.
yeah, it's kind of equidistant to the TCs.
Yeah, you're dropping out a little bit here. Can you say something?
I think you're dropping. Well, for me, so there's probably.
Yeah, you are like extremely staticky and dropping and robody. Huh. I'll just
Okay.
quickly rejoin Discord, see if that helps. Who knows? Hello?
Hello.
Okay, that did seem to fix it a little bit, so...
I think it's me. Shit.
Brit Explorer getting caught a bit here by the
someone
native
said-
scout, but it doesn't snare anymore, of course, so... France going for an early TP, very standard. Let's take a look at how many Yags they have.
Yes.
Ooh, France actually has a big Yak advantage at the moment.
Yeah, that's to be expected. With the native scout, much faster. Probably, I think Macaco knows the maps better. I have a feeling it's me. That's a shame.
Well, whatever we do, I suggest you don't leave the game to try and make it better. Because we all know how that ends.
Yeah. Okay, I've closed some apps down, so my processors are a lot less. I didn't even know that was running in the background.
Wait, why am I uploading a 3 terabyte file? What?
Why am I? Yeah. Okay, should be a bit better now.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the yak count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It is 7-2.
Yeah.
You should probably get the UI. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But then I have to download it and then uninstall it when I want to play. And I never really cast, so I thought, what's the point?
Or you can learn to play with maximized UI.
The dream. France is going to come across an 8th yak.
Oh, that's very nice. Is it standard for France to not have the full 10 H2 shipments?
Depending on the deck. Oh, this is an interesting deck. So he's got Advanced Arsenal, he's got Wilderness Warfare, which I usually like. Yeah, this is a fairly good deck. Especially in the France versus Brit, you want to be H3 90% of the time, depending on the map. But I would like to see 700 food in this deck, just in case he does play H2 and wants to go double racks musk and some hussars. I've seen that been good versus Brits sometimes if they're caught off guard.
Very nice wood treasure being picked up by France here, though.
Yeah, that's the key with having the native scout. You see the treasures and the reacts much faster. And
Yeah,
with
definitely.
this, we might see a livestock pen coming from France, actually.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, do you think it's worth it for France to get the pen here?
Looks like he's eaten a couple of yaks, so I don't think it is, unless he gets these 2 back ones. But his native scout's idle at the moment, which is bad. But
That one might just be scouting for a forward base, though.
yeah, he's going for 65 coin, even though Brits I think has scouted that, but he's not paid attention by the looks of it. He's losing a lot of HP on this hero though, the French player. This is
Yeah, definitely. These monkeys are not to be underestimated. Like, there's a lot of them, and they do have 6 attack.
Yeah. He just lost a lot of unnecessary damage there. Starting stable, the British player, which I like.
As Japan, that treasure is funny to take, though, because you just divine strike everything.
Yeah, you can just be AFK and kill them all and win that in like 5 seconds.
Defensive tower as well, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't think you can go aggressive tower with stable.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you want the tower there to defend yourself from raids and whatever early random stuff gets thrown your way, and then you use the calf to raid.
Yeah, it looks like it's 2 players. It might be 2 times cav semi, but Brits might stage 2 and mix some muskets and some longbow, depending on what he wants to do. I feel like
700 wood for Brit here.
Yes. I feel like cav semi is not very good as Brits versus France.
Yeah.
They're just so slow to H3.
Yeah, they don't have the fast age up, right?
Yeah, they don't.
Does that have a reason, or...?
I think they would just be too strong if they had it.
Oh, okay.
They're already top 3 civ right now, and they need a weakness, and their weakness is that they can't really age up that quickly. I mean, they have longbows in age 2, so if they could age really quickly and get longbow and falc relatively early in the game, then it's just hard to stop them.
I see.
Because their weakness is cannons if they stay age 2.
Oh, the France Explorer being picked off here by the 4 Hussar.
I like the France. Macaco's done a really good job of scouting, actually. He's scouted a lot. He realizes
Look at this sneaky invisible native scout as well, though I think it's going to get detected by the Explorer here.
Yeah, and the Hussars are nearby. So he could, yeah, he's been deceptive. He's luckily Red noticed it really quickly, I think. He's trying to go invisible again, but that's not going to work. The hero's right there. Oh, he managed to save it, actually. How
Wow.
did he manage to save that?
Barracks being added in for France here.
That's nice. It's just nice and safe, just in case Brits is more aggressive. I'd like to see a second batch of cav, and then did he go 700 wood in between, or was that just 4 700 coin?
Who?
France.
Yeah, he went 4 CDB, 700 wood, 700 coin.
Yeah, I'd like to see a second batch of Hussars, maybe. And then
They both have Hussars and Q currently.
okay.
Ooh, France needs to be a bit careful here with his Hussars.
Oh, he's noticed it now, yeah. So he just needs to get back in base and just defend. Like, 5 Huss and Minutemen can deal with 8 Huss just fine.
And he is eating some of his yaks here now. Yeah, he's trying to age. He almost has the food to do so.
He's putting back this Ville on time, but I think he should be able to save it if he has his Huss to scare. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, and he's going to be Fortress here without much problems.
Yeah, luckily he got all these yaks, actually, because he's running out of food to gather from. Because he's been denied over here, and this one should have been herded a long time ago.
He actually hasn't scouted that one.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah, I can tell he hasn't got the yak either. I think he should be aging right now. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, he's halfway aged up.
Okay.
And he has crossbows in queue.
Crossbow.
He cancelled them, I think. Yeah, he cancelled them. It's like something you sometimes do and you feel like there might be pressure. You just queue up a unit, and if it doesn't arrive, you just cancel it. And if it does arrive, you can quickly fill out the batch. Ooh, nice raid.
He might get caught though. If he splits up these two cabs into two groups, he's going to get caught. This is quite a narrow map, so it's really hard to raid on this map effectively. He's going to get a second bill here because he blocks it really nicely. And also a lot of idle time. That's probably like 20 bills in the TC right now. 15, 18, something like that. But
Brit is going to Fortress as well now. He just started. And he is aging with the Adventurer, which I think is the longbow one.
Yes, that's a good choice, I think. I also think if Macaco... I don't like that he's training skirms. I really dislike this. It's not a good thing to start versus Brits. Like, you want to go like Dragoons and then like early Falcons and do like take advantage of their really slow age up. Because right now he's got what, 8 Huss and 5 Longbow, and France could have like 10 Dragoons and then 2 Falcons as their second fortress.
An Otherville almost dying here.
Oh, 6 HP. He hasn't got bill HP yet as the French player. Yeah, he does. Okay.
Yeah, France does, Brit does not.
Yeah. So this is the part where France can control the map now. Like, Brits had their little timing window where they could just control France's food and idle him a bit, but luckily he had the axe at that time. But now France has shipped 5 Dragoons by the looks of it.
Yeah, 5 goons, and he's also making more currently.
Okay. And he should have Falconets as his next shipment. Oh, he forced the Minutemen. And luckily he's going back. French player. He's adding more skirms. I'm not sure if I like this versus this Goon Husk composition. No, Husk Longbow composition. I don't rate skirms that much versus Brits, to be honest. Like, Goon Cure is just so strong.
They might be a bit expensive to build at this portion of the game, though.
I think they're okay because the Yaks, I think.
I guess. 2 Falcons is indeed his next shipment of choice.
Yeah, and this is like his little window before Brits, because I think Brits just aged up just now.
Let's see. Text completed. It finished at 10 minutes 12. So yeah, about half a minute ago.
So Brits should have a shipment coming right now. He's got Vet Longbow upgraded, which is good. France is ahead in score, which is really surprising. Really good for him.
Yeah, and he is starting to make cuirassiers now.
That's really good.
10 Longbow being shipped by Brit.
Longbow. These Falconets and Goons can get a lot of damage. He's mixing Goons, which is good.
Oh, those villagers.
Yeah, he picks up a lot there. He's going to siege the tower with his units and siege the stable with his Falconets, which I really like. Getting a lot of siege done. He should put his units back now before the Longbow gets 3 shots. The Hussars should be right back. I don't know what they're doing. Just slow push. Just don't let the Longbow poke, to be honest.
These Hussars did not get their veteran upgrade, by the way. The ones from Brit.
Yeah, this was huge taking out the stable, because that means he's got no more Dragoons on the way. So any cures that come out are just going to do so much more damage. Brits is ahead in score now, so that was probably the 10 Longbow shipment and the Vet Longbow upgrade, just adding in the extra score. He's got a stable coming up, which is good. He really needs that. And Macaco's backing off, which is I like as well. He needs some cures, which are right here.
Yeah, once those popped out, you just saw the score skyrocket.
Volleys are going to be... Oh, he only got 1 Minuteman and a Longbow. I was expecting more impressive volleys.
Yeah.
But these Hussars he's saved from H2 are really good as well. Nice add to his composition.
Oh, another villager getting shot in the face. 3 queers as the next shipment for France. And more cuirassiers in queue as well.
Yeah, I like that. He's got 3 Dragoons. He's got enough skirms to deal with his Dragoons. He's gonna go in now. I'm not sure if he should take this. He just should let the Falcons slow push him. Like, the Falcons haven't got a single volley yet. And his Dragoons are just sieging the houses, and he's just losing his cures for free.
Oh, and the cannons might get picked off by the villagers here.
Yeah, the villager pool. I really like this, but he's going to lose a lot of bills to this.
Yeah, I mean, it might allow him to hold here because he can get the Falconet. Well, he can't even get the Falconet because the Gendarmes arrived in time, or the Cuirassiers rather, sorry.
That was a good split by Macaco with the cannons. He's still got both of them alive. He's only got 4 dragoons left. There's still 2 cures on the longbow. The cannons on.
Even if these falconers died here and he somehow managed to hold, like he lost so many villagers in that build that I don't think.
Oh, this last villager.
Oh, can he do it? It has blunderbuss.
Oh, it does have blunderbuss. That's interesting. The TC might get it now though. 5 HP. Yeah, he still saves it. I hope he goes for the market just because he can. Yeah.
But yeah, Brit lost so many villagers in that fight. I'm going to pull up the units lost tab here. He lost 18 villagers.
Yeah, that's huge. Macaco doesn't need to push. He just needs to control the hunts at this point and just get further and further ahead. Ship stuff like Cav Combat, 1k coin.
During that fight, he shipped 8 skirms.
8 skirms. Okay. Ah, here they are. I guess that's still okay, just in case Brits do push out right now, because I think he might be able to have a little timing window here with the 5 dragoons he's got. He's only got 3 cures, all that full HP though.
Yeah, and he does have more cuirassiers in queue, so...
Yeah.
And there's not enough dragoons to deal with cuirassiers.
Yeah. He only got a batch of 2, I think, his next batch.
Yeah, and Brit actually can't make military units at the moment. He only has 20 villagers gathering.
Yeah. And
There's 3 idle somewhere. I don't know where those idle vills are, but...
You mean there's some here? Oh, now they started walking.
2 falcons of
Yeah.
his own.
Yeah, he could get a really good trade with those 2 falcons actually, because he's only got the French player's only got 1 5 HP falconer left.
Yeah,
So-
I mean at this point you can even like throw a couple of longbow down the drain to kill that falc, and then you have 2 falcons. The problem is he's making like 2 dragoons at a time as his only military units.
Well, he's making the right unit. He just needs to get as many dragoons as possible to actually compete with France's army.
Yeah, at this point I think that France is just way too far ahead in eco. Or rather, Brit is too far behind in eco, I guess is the
Yes.
better way to describe it. Although he did just ship 8 settlers, so...
Yeah, but he hasn't got any map control. He's also he's also walling the 5k mine,
I really like that actually. That is so smart.
and he's got his army on the other 5k mine.
People need to do stuff like this more often. This is
Yeah.
20 wood, and just look at how much protection this gives him.
Yeah, this is quite a big deal. He still hasn't scouted this hunt. I'm so disappointed. And
At this point he actually sees it just because it walked out of the fog of war.
and France looks like it's going to deny this hunt from Brit. And once this hunt runs out for Brit, I don't know where he's going to go. Like, this is just too exposed, and so is this one. France is even walling this other not 50k, 5k coin mine.
Oh, and this is like a proper wall. I mean,
Yeah.
this might be a hole, I think, but...
Yeah, there's 2 holes there. I love how he sent his hero to scout. Not enough people do this. He scouted his exact army composition and what he needs to deal with. He saw mostly pure skirm composition.
He might have even seen the cavalry combat if he bothered to check for it.
Yes. Brit's army is actually pretty scary. I think he still could be okay.
Actually, I think that's not a hole because the cavalry did an awkward path around it to get to that side. So it might only look like a hole.
Nah, there's definitely a hole there on the left side of that wall. Far left.
Yeah, well, why is the cavalry doing this awkward path instead of just walking through the hole?
Because I think he just went that way. Like, clicked that way. Not sure. He lost the CDB on this mine to the longbow. So this wall, I guess, doesn't protect well versus longbow just because their range and stuff. But
Yeah, longbow have pretty good range. He hasn't shipped yeoman yet, though.
no, I didn't expect him to. He needed to ship other stuff.
Yeah, you only really ship yeoman when you want to upgrade them to guard.
Well, they're good in fortress as well, just like the extra 4 rangers so big, but he shipped 9 musketeers by the looks of it.
8.
8 musketeers.
Is 9 musketeers a thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is 8 musketeers? Yeah, he hasn't got it in his deck.
Oh, and they aren't veteran either, so...
Yeah, that was a big mistake. That should have been cab combat probably with the massive dragoons. He's losing them to these skirms, but the skirms took a big volley there. And Macaco just nicely going back. He doesn't need to commit yet. He just needs to mass. He also needs to start raiding with like 2 cures over here. Like he knows that's where Brit is gathering and where he's getting this goon count from. See if he can. Oh, he's going in now. He's bringing the Falcon.
I like how he still has noticed his hunt, even though that by now it has actually walked into his line of sight.
Where's this?
1,000 coin for France here, so not something that will benefit him in this fight.
Yeah. So this isn't a really good time to push, to be honest. And this wall's actually blocking his units. This Falconet's not getting involved at all, and he's just losing skirmishes for free here.
Yeah, see, there's no hole there. He can't walk there. Oh wait, no, never mind. Apparently infantry can.
There is.
He's actually deleting his walls now just to get through.
Yeah, that was just actually screwed him over. Actually, that wall. I mean, it was a good idea at the time, but
yeah,
just the way things played out. And Brit has established himself on this hunt. He has got... Wow, this is still a game. Brits is actually in this game quite nicely. He's got another batch of 5 dragoons. I think France needs to go heavy on skirms, actually.
Yeah, he is adding a lot more skirms now. I think he even added in the second barracks because I see 10 skirms in queue.
Yeah,
he also needs to not sacrifice his dragoons.
Yeah, that would be good as well. He's just wasting quite a lot. He wasted like half his skirm army as well, just doing nothing. And he's losing map control slowly but surely. I mean, he still hasn't identified that he needs to send 2 cures up here. Force some of his goons back and then just go in.
One thing though that France really has going for him is that he just straight up has gathered 3,000 more coin than his opponent already, just because he has been on these 5k mines for so long.
Yeah, this one here, it's literally 3k.
Yeah, and then about 300-ish on the other one as well. And like, if these 5k mines run out, these people actually will have to go on plantations, and if that happens with France having gathered both these mines like this, then he just needs to go on plantations at 10,000 coin later than Brit.
Yeah, but it looks like Brit's is going to get onto this mine.
Yeah, he's going to try at least. And these walls, they don't give as much vision anymore, but I'm pretty sure he's going to see this just because the villagers are watching or walking that closely past them. And finally some queers going out to raid area. Oh, he's pushing into these 2 falconets though.
That is a lot of skirms, and the secures are just going to smash themselves in here with the cab combat. Those falconets going down to the dragoons. The
Cab combat arriving for Brit as well here.
The muskets in melee to block the cures. These goons are getting hit quite hard. The cure's actually being forced back, and that was actually...
But the longbows just took a huge hit there. 1,000 wood arriving for Macaco as well. He actually might be going industrial soon if he keeps not spending resources like this.
And this raid is doing really big, and he's sending all of his dragoons to go back.
Yeah, Brit player has lost 27 villagers at this point, by the way, so I'm not sure if that was all here, but...
No.
Oh yeah, the villager pulled with the cannons, yeah.
Yeah. And he just has nothing to do with the skirm count. Has he got 5 husks in this deck? He's got a plantation upgrade and 8 musks instead of 5 husks in this deck. Like 5 husks can just win him in the game here.
Also, I would like to point out that this plantation upgrade might as well be Royal Mint, which does the exact same, but also for coin mines. Like if you really want the coin upgrade.
Yeah, especially when there's 5k mines on this map. It just makes no sense.
I think this is just like his standard Brit deck, and he only has that one or something.
I don't know. But yeah, France is just one here. Like Brits has much. He's got all his vills on wood, only goons versus only skirm, and some goons. This falconet is still alive miraculously, so I don't know how that's the case.
I mean, you say that he has all his vills on wood, but if you look at France's eco, he actually has 30 CDB on wood as well.
Yeah, he still hasn't scouted this, and he's not on coin mines either. I don't know what.
He has 1,600 wood at the moment. Oh, he's building a mill. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually in his base. Wow. You know, I was expecting that mill to be like here or something.
Well, he's getting.
Oh.
Does he put them in melee? No, he's not. I think he's going to put some in melee. But yeah, I feel like, oh, this is going to be big as well. That's going to do more damage than.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, that's less resources invested compared to this mass, and it's going to do more damage done.
It turns out that cuirassiers are better raiding units than dragoons.
Yeah, especially versus CDB.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put
6
all-
longbow is the next shipment of choice for Brit.
Your boy.
Meanwhile,
Saving
France is
grace.
shipping refrigeration, which is making this mill transition just so much smoother.
Yeah, where's is he getting another mill? He should
No,
have-
he's hunting here now.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
He has 2,000 wood and 1,200 food. I think he just sold a bunch of wood.
He was hunting here as well, but not anymore. How Brit somehow got a decent massive longbow out. I've no idea how this was the case.
By shipping 6 longbow, obviously.
Yeah, that was the saving grace. These cures are doing so much damage back here as well, and these longbow are going to get caught, I think. But, oh my god.
Oh, and he just resigned, yeah. He was down to 21 villagers at the end there. So I am going to look at the villager graph here. Oh my god.
Is it just 2 massive drops? 3, yeah.
He went from 34 to 23. And then he went from 45 to 30.
That's the problem with this cab semi. I just don't think it's very good. You just don't have a very strong economy.
Whew, that was rough. And yeah, like, France just massively out-gathers Brit after that first drop.
But yeah, look at the Ville count for like early Fortress. He just had almost equal France Villes. Obviously, CDB is just 20. Is it 20 or 25% better?
I know they cost 25% more.
I think it's 25% better as well.
Yeah, I think so. It would make sense because then like the 80 villager limit that France have would put them at 100 villagers, which is about the same as the 99 that European civilizations get.
Yeah, but that would be 20%, right?
No, like 80 divided by 4 is 20. 20 plus 80 is 100.
Yeah, so it's 20%, not 25. But then I don't know.
No, if it's 20% better, then you would divide by 5, which would be 16, which would bring you to 96 as your villager count. I mean, it's possible that they wanted to be 96, of course, but I think it would make more sense if the developers wanted to be 100,
Yeah.
even though that's broken.
Yeah,